Hello there everyone and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. I am here with Mr. Fister, my good friend, and
Hello.
and we are going to be doing a whole bunch of random stuff today and talking about some long-term plans.
I like the sounds of that.
Yeah, so
Especially the random part.
the random parts, yes.
Yes.
Let's start by getting that new battle axe of yours enchanted.
Alright, if I can... Sorry. Alright.
Yeah, you've got a new account.
Yes, I family-friendlyized myself.
Just, whoops. Here, throw your battle axe to me actually, because I've got the levels.
But not thematic.
Yeah, not thematic. We don't have any enough useful enchants for Maddox yet. Soon.
What about bows?
Bows? Yeah, we've got a couple. I think I've got... You know what, I just...
This mod.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. You never got to it?
Nah, I never got to it.
Alright, well... We'll sort that out off camera.
Yep.
So,
Bows.
Bows, there's a few of them. There's Flame, Punch. I'm just trying to remember where I'm getting them, where some of them come from. A lot of them come from Nether mobs, which they're going to start getting produced by the Nether farm.
Nice.
The gold farm will produce those as a byproduct.
Alright.
So I was going to show you stakes today.
I can go for a steak.
Survey stakes.
Oh, okay.
This is was mentioned in the episode where we were talking about your grid project.
Right.
They're made with a molding and a piece of string.
A molding and a piece of string.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now what they do is if we drop one down here and drop another one, say right here,
Right.
and then I think it's been a while. I used these once a long, long time ago. If I right-click with a piece of string, there it is.
We have a tripwire.
Not a tripwire exactly.
that's not
A measurement.
Okay.
So if you look in your inventory, if you knew how much string you started with,
Oh.
like say you had exactly 50 string in your inventory, if that was a distance you wanted to do, lay out the stakes a distance you think is close to 50 blocks,
Right.
and then link these two things up. In the rain, yeah, that's a thing that Minecraft does. And see how much string you've got left, and that'll tell you how close you are to your target length.
Nice. I didn't pay attention to what you tossed me, but I have 27 now.
Yeah, it would have been about 32. So,
Right.
sounds about right. But that is a measuring tool.
It's the span distance, so it doesn't include the stakes.
Well, let's count them up and find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, stand back. We're going to break the string.
7.
Let's see. I've got currently 38 on me. So, there it goes. So 38 goes up to 40... Is that 43? God, these numbers are hard to read on string.
Well,
Yeah, 43. So 38 up to 43
38 to 43 is 5.
is 5, which means, yes, you are right. It does not it only measures the intervening space.
Sweetness.
So not including the 2 tiles the stakes are on. Plus, they are cheap. They look nice. And the string aesthetic is one I always forget about. Because you can...
Right.
Just to show you another neat thing. It brought back some memories, you see. We'll just grab a couple dirt blocks. See if I recall correctly.
I don't like dirt blocks. I prefer derp blocks.
Boy, that would be a funny mod, wouldn't it?
Nice.
I think... There we go. So they can be strung across horizontal spaces above ground, like so as well. And I think they can be strung vertical distances as well. So there you go. That's the survey stakes.
Sweetness.
So yes, it was kindly brought to my attention. Here's one last one. During the episode where we were talking to it, somebody mentioned it. So let's proceed to the village after I grab a stack of cobblestone, because we're going to go fight a wither today.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. You know, you haven't played Minecraft in ages. You've hardly fought any mobs, so let's make you fight a wither. Sounds like a great plan, doesn't it?
0 to oh my goodness.
Exactly. Well, I mean, you're hooked up with armor, so should not be a... Oh, there's the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4 soul sand blocks. The skulls are sitting already in place at the village. Right. And I have splash regen and splash strength on me.
I've got 3 arrows. I'll grab another.
I've got the arrows I promised you. Yeah, they're right there.
Nice.
So just don't forget, they have to be on your hotbar to actually work. And I will not put those on my hotbar right now. Okay. So, minecart. You're going to need a minecart.
I'm going to need a minecart.
Yes, you are. There's a minecart.
And if we need boats, probably more than one.
Nope, no boats needed for the cobblestone. Man, I have a mind like a sieve some days, don't I?
Yeah, well, that's what replays are for.
Yep. 1, 2 stacks should do it. That'll be enough to rebuild the floor of the wither farm from the wither fighting area from our last fight.
The arena of strife and doom.
Yes, the arena of Witherdoom. I'm actually really proud of that place. We've had so much. It's just worked beautifully. That place.
At some point, I want to learn how to engage in animal husbandry mechanics.
Oh, yeah, sure. We can talk about that. Not necessarily today, but at some point.
Yeah. It might even become important at some point.
Yeah. We might as well bring that up now. So we've been discussing between Mr. Pfister here and 3 additional friends of mine who have expressed an interest in playing Better Than Wolves. The time is seeming right for not a full reset, but a soft reset of the server. And what that would entail is, again, like I did last time, moving our spawn point 10,000 blocks away in some direction, and starting anew. But not as anew as we did last time. I refuse to build an end farm for a 3rd time in a year, and the nether farm I've spent way too much time on to give up. So what we were talking about was just basically getting our economy stabilized and then reconnecting with this old base at some point in the distant future.
Better Than Wolves, the next generation.
Yes, or Season 2 if you prefer, but
Deep Space 2.
Deep Space 2. But yeah, but it's time, not for a change, but I think it would be refreshing for everybody just to have a little fun, deal with some survival, because, I mean, we haven't had a survival problem in my episodes for
a while.
A long while. You've been actively rewatching all the episodes, so you could probably say more accurately than I could, but...
A good 50 of them, anyway.
Yeah. But, no, needless to say, I mean, I'm not giving any of this up. The village, the nether farm, the end farm for sure. But a nice round of... survival would be a good fun and a good opportunity for Mr. Pfister and my other 3 friends to learn the mechanics and maybe get Lars and Trent and Steve back in the party again as well. Who knows?
Where did my cart end up?
It should be in your hands, I think. Oh no, it's in my hands. I just throw it it's in the top chest here.
Nice. Incidentally,
yeah.
I'm reminded. I have not had to contend with the visual ambiance levels. So, A, did you check yours? B, how do I check mine?
Hit escape.
Escape.
Go to options, video settings.
Video settings.
And about halfway down is the brightness setting on the left side.
Moody. And what do you think is good for what we're doing?
For YouTube in general, 50% is good. Because of that whole annoying quirk where YouTube renders everything really dark. I personally find it a bit brighter than I would like, but having watched my videos, it would be completely unwatchable on Moody, especially at night.
Right.
I mean, as it is now with the Inky Black Hardcore Darkness Knights, it's a whole other story anyways, but...
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Also, other things you might want to look at are the graphics settings, graphics fancy, render distance far, and some of the other stuff can have a pretty big impact on the way your game looks. I didn't really get... Yeah. So, yeah, let's pop out and see if it's day yet. I don't really feel inclined to wander over to our wither farm in the middle of the night. Oh, there's zombies outside, but the sun has come up, so we're relatively safe.
All right.
Skeleton dead, and there's the zombie. Smite 5 doesn't leave these guys a lot of room for survival. There's another one.
Yeah.
He missed. There we go. And 3. All right. And yes, welcome to the Derp Ladder secured Nether portal.
Nice.
I built that at the same time the Netherrack got put there. I don't know if I can't remember if I caught that on camera or not. I came out of that portal and got creepered.
That wasn't on camera.
No. And all I had on me at the time was Netherrack, so there's a blob of Netherrack sitting there on the ground that exists solely because I got blown up by a creeper.
We've got a zombie at 5 o'clock here.
Oh yeah, we'll outrun him. We're going to be going down the hole here in just a second anyways. After you. Down to the maze.
Hello. There we go.
Yeah.
All the way down?
All the way to the bottom. The torches are just to keep us from going insane from the darkness on the way down.
All the way down like my career prospects.
That bad, eh?
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's, if you can't laugh at yourself, you just end up getting violent. That's
True.
My attitude.
So over here on the left, we've got some lockers. I recommend throwing anything that you're not going to need for the fight in there. Your Matic, most of your food. I don't expect you're going to need your bow, to be honest.
Right.
These potions. I'm going to just go and start rebuilding this. And then we'll talk about strategy for the Wither fight, which I think you've seen recently. It's not a whole heck of a lot of strategy involved here. Oh, there's redstone there. I should harvest that. Oh boy. Yeah, I left this place in a shambles last time we were here. Look at the mess.
I see your redstone! I also see some iron. So, how deep are we with respect to the bedrock?
We are at lava level. We're, so 11? Level 11? So about 5 or 6 blocks above where bedrock starts.
Okay. But bedrock is universally covered by lava, is that what you're saying?
No, lava, not universally. There's quite a few places, and I did not bring nearly enough stone in that stack. I need my second stack. Bedrock is covered about... maybe a quarter or less. That lake you had a visit with in the first episode you joined us for was a standard.
It was a liquid tan.
Yeah, that was a pretty standard bedrock lake or a lava lake. That represents a very specific elevation in Minecraft. And it's sort of one of the few points of reference we have, and I don't think we're going to actually be able to isolate this guy nearly as well as we have in previous episodes, which should make this a little more interesting. Yeah, I didn't bring nearly enough stone, and I don't really feel like going back and getting more, so...
Well, mental note, next time you come here, make sure you come with like 10 stacks.
Yeah, apparently, and probably...
To stock up for future.
Well, yeah, once we finish the Soulforged Steel Beacon, the other use is actually to put, use Soulforged Steel, because the Wither can't actually destroy Soulforged Steel blocks.
Right.
So you could hypothetically build a cage that the Wither would sit inside of. And
what's our limiting factor right now for making more of that beacon? More Soulforged Steel?
Yep. And really it's just a question of sitting down and doing it, and actually that's going to be the other project. We're actually I'm going to start ramping up production over the next little while, because I don't know if all of my friends will actually want to do the reset. Some of them might.
Right.
Some of them might just want to continue with their old projects, and that's cool.
Right.
We just won't. We'll get a little bit more of the beacon done, and they don't have to reset their spawns. Problem solved.
Right.
Everybody's happy. Nobody's angry. Something like that.
Oh, then you can select it on a per spawn basis?
Yeah, basically anybody who wants to, anybody who wants to actually be reset would have to be unbound from the beacon first. Or
Okay.
anybody who wants to participate. So if you want to participate, we can unbind you from the beacon. It just requires breaking the beacon and you're done.
Right.
It clears it and creates a new beacon out of it. So I'm putting 2 of the heads on.
Where do I go once the dance begins?
Okay, you can stand right here, right where you are. As soon as the thing's... Okay, so you've seen the Wither fights. It forms and it has a shield around it.
Right.
And then you'll watch at the top of the screen, you'll see its health bar filling up. When the health bar hits full, it will explode and destroy a whole bunch of blocks in there. When that happens, you can hurt it. You just run in there and start wailing on it with your axe.
Running it here?
Yep, run straight in at it and start hitting it with your axe as hard as you can.
One click at a time, baby.
Yep. Left click the heck out of it, and between the 2 of us, we should burn that thing apart in no time at all.
Nice.
So what will happen is when I'm going to trigger the spawn, I'll run back here and I will splash strength and regeneration on you.
Okay.
That'll help keep you alive during the process. Speaking of which, armor.
Yep.
So basically the regeneration counters the withering effect,
Okay.
and the strength will make you hit even harder than you already are with a Smite 5 battle axe.
Nice.
And then I will drop the potions and I will run around to one of the other access points, probably directly opposite from you.
Okay.
And I'll come in from the other side and start wailing on it with the axe as well.
Nice.
So same strategy you've seen us do a couple of times, but yeah.
I'm looking forward.
And this beacon that we're getting is actually going to serve a specific purpose, which I will discuss when we get back to our base after we fight this thing.
Words.
All right, ready for a party?
Sure.
Ready for the shindig? Let's do the shindig. Here we go.
We are now digging shins.
Strength, regeneration.
And then after boom, I go swing.
After boom, you go swing.
Well,
Here we
that's
go.
Boom.
That's the boom. Swing.
Holy slap!
Nicely done. Very well done. Now you'll probably want a healing potion. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's bedrock. Okay, we're a little closer to bedrock than I thought.
That's bedrock.
Yeah, that silvery colored rock. That's what bedrock looks like.
And this is what a crater looks like.
It is. It is. I've been thinking about it, and I think it might be necessary to just carve out a new one.
Added tier 3 stone, you mean?
Yeah. The tier 3 stone is much more resistant than cobble.
Rather than leaving it here at a convenient location and just making a soulstone box?
Oh, well, what I was thinking is I'd actually just carve a tunnel further out here and carve a new loop for a future fight.
Well, thanks to you, I've added a new term to my vocabulary, a wither hole.
Yep. I can't claim credit for the idea, unfortunately. The idea of fighting it underground I got from watching Ethos Labs series.
You want this redstone? Well,
absolutely. I'm going to get the Matic, and there's actually I've spotted a couple of redstone blobs I want, because I'm actually a little low on redstone right now. I've been using it extensively for making pistons and stuff.
I've got a knockback and the nether star.
Perfect. You just hang on to that. I'll show you how to make a beacon if you want.
Should I leave my armor here or should I carry it with me?
Carry it with you. It's also useful in the nether. So we can either go straight back to base or we can make a brief pit stop at the gold farm.
Lead on, leader.
Yeah, whichever you'd prefer.
Lead on, leader.
All right. Well, why don't we go back to base? We can always go to the gold farm a little later.
All right.
But I will cut here briefly, and we will see you back at spawn, where we are going to conduct an extra... That's a lot of... that's actually a pretty goodly amount of redstone in here. Wow. I mean, I should have brought... ideally, I would have brought the silk touch, but you know what? By the time we get back there and back, it's not really worth it.
Right.
And hey, that's another... Oh, geez, another... You know, I seem to recall saying to myself I should come back here and harvest this later.
Well, guess what time it is?
It's later.
It's later.
It's later o'clock. Oh. Another one. Yeah, look at all that redstone. Actually, the other reason I probably didn't worry about it is that at the time, the last time I was here to fight a wither, there was still tons of it left back at base. Because I hadn't gotten into the full-scale automation yet.
Yeah, I'm on camera as having said that I don't have much useful experience with Minecraft, but I have played other hoarding games and resource management games like Rust, which is incidentally described as a mix between DayZ and Minecraft.
Yeah.
Be that as it may, I've developed a pretty it's a pretty strong tick. Unless I'm on a specific mission, usually a PvP mission, I do not pass resource nodes.
Yeah, it's
like I'm taking out this coal right now.
Yeah, not as desperately needed, but a little bit more never hurts.
I'm being very careful because you said we're close to bedrock and potentially lava.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. I was just swinging around to carve
Back,
something.
Gordon.
Not watching where I'm swinging. Yeah, the
Ooh,
what did you just find?
Diamante.
Diamante, nice. That's actually another beacon you can build. It's probably the single most expensive beacon. Now, I'll show you something cool about diamonds in Minecraft. So they were in this block and this block, right?
I only saw one.
Okay. Odds are reasonably good. There might be another patch of them. So if we carve this out... Well, that was an unusual patch of diamonds.
Patch of diamond.
Patch of diamond. That is extraordinarily unusual. When you find a diamond and you only find one or two, the best bet is to carve a block out around where that diamond used to be.
Like a 2x2 or something?
Yeah, 2x2. Basically just carve a buffer out around it because sometimes they spawn in... well, here, I'll show you.
Well, I've seen the same thing happen with other resources.
Yeah, sort of that diagonal offset. So if you don't carve out around it where it was, you might miss a pair of diamonds.
The hell are we doing with gravel this damn deep?
It's sometimes gravel spawns this deep. That's about all I can say.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm gonna need some torches there, Mac.
Oh yeah, we're pretty much under control here. I'll get you some fresh ones when we get back to the base.
Yeah, but I'm forced to be rude here and leave it to you.
That's okay. It works.
And I have seen this before, so.
All right, I think we've gotten everything we need here.
Mm.
So we will head back to base. I'll show you how to make a beacon, and we'll tell everyone what the and I'll tell you what the purpose of this beacon is going to be.
Cool.
So be right back. Okay, everyone, we are back with the Nether Star, and Mr. Pfister is going to build a beacon for us.
Hello.
Which requires obsidian, 3 obsidian on the bottom.
3 obsidian on the bottom.
Glass for the rest, which I've just thrown at you.
I already picked up some glass, but alright.
But yeah, there you go. So 3 obsidian, a circle of glass around it, and the Nether Star in the middle. And boom, you should have a beacon.
Oh.
Beautiful. Now let's head to the Nether, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. Because this is actually going to be a very useful thing.
What do we do with this scroll from the
Oh,
fight?
if you don't want to enchant things with knockback, just throw it in the valuables box. We've got 4 of them already.
And some torches.
Oh, yeah. Oh, torches, bottom box. You want to grab the nether coal.
what's the difference between coal and nether coal?
Nether coal is been basically coal that's been quadrupled by combining it with processed netherrack.
Okay.
So it's basically you know how torches in vanilla are a 4-to-1 return?
Okay.
In Better Than Wolves, it's a 1-to-1 return. So 1 coal produces 1 torch. So they're extraordinarily valuable early on.
You guys are out of wood.
Nope. I just threw a stack of sticks at you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello. Where did you come from?
What the...
No idea. Somebody has left a... Oh, I wonder if Trent's door is opened. Let's see if he bashed down Trent's door. No. You know, that's not the first time we've had a random zombie just kind of show up, and I have no idea where they're coming from. I gotta grab my goggles and do some exploring around. It looked like he came out of our... Let me get a set of goggles. That's not the first time I've seen that happen. Hey, you know what? I should get you. You should put on a pair of goggles too.
All right.
I have a spare set here. The ones I'm going to give you are
almost dead.
No, actually, okay. I don't have a spare set right now. But basically, yeah, basically the Ender Spectacles are the cheap way of doing the thing that the Lapis Beacon does. So I'll do it later. Let's head back. Yeah, True Sight. I'll do that later. Let's head back to the Nether, and we will show everyone what we're doing and the purpose of one of the beacons that I've never actually built before.
Okay. Let me drop this off like a Nimrod.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, you might recall quite a while back I did an episode where I was trying to navigate in the Nether.
Okay, are we on right now?
Yep, oh yeah, we're on. Absolutely. Okay. But you recall that episode way back from your rewatch where I was trying to use texture patterns to navigate the Nether?
Oh yeah.
Well, Better Than Wolves actually provides a better solution through the beacons.
Okay.
It's called it's an iron beacon.
Spider ahead, I think.
Yeah. Nope, that is a cow. And a spider, you're right. Look at that. Play dead. And that cow, yeah, good call, because that cow is going to be tainted. Ooh, party time. Alright, going in. So, the thing I gave you a little just recently was a compass.
Right.
If you die in the overworld, you can use a compass to find your way home, because it will point back to original spawn.
Right.
Which in this case happens to be our base on the outside. Now, if you look at it in here, if you put it on your hotbar, you can actually see it. And you notice that it's just swinging around wildly.
Right.
All right. So let's just go, we'll just build the beginnings of it. Oops, sorry.
Hello.
1, 2, 3, 4. So the bottom one is 9 by 9. So the middle is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put it in 7. So we'll put it right here. And all we need to do, for a beacon to work in the Nether, all you have to do is expose the bedrock ceiling.
Okay.
All right. All right, now we're just gonna, now what I've got here, I grabbed blocks of iron from our farm. All right, just
iron beacon.
now plop that beacon right in the middle of that. Now, if all is going well, notice your compass is now pointing at the beacon.
Nice.
So, of course, it's a range-limited thing. The further away you are, the more of a beacon you need.
Right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to build this beacon, the full beacon. I have 2.5 stacks of iron blocks on me from our iron farm.
Okay.
Which should give you an idea of how much that thing's been producing.
Right.
And when we are ready to come home, we will have to come to the Nether and navigate home using a compass.
Okay.
Because this, will act as the, basically our marker where the compass in the overworld will point to our new original spawn that we're building. The compass in the Nether will point here.
Nice.
Yeah. So that will be basically our return mechanic will be the presence of this beacon right here. Sorry, my apologies.
No, don't Don't apologize for the stupidity.
Yeah, that's all good. Just a minor error. So beacons are, the maximum height of a beacon is 4.
Okay.
And each pillar has to be exponentially larger. Or not exponentially. Well, is it exponential?
That's integral.
Integral. Yeah, that's right.
Integers.
Integers. So 1, 3, 3, 5, 7, 9. The beacon itself being the 1 mark, right?
Right.
So the bottom being 9 by 9 means it takes, as I said...
6 by 6?
No. No, because it goes up.
So it's a 3 by 3, then a 4 by 4,
No.
then a 5 by 5,
No,
then a 6 by 6.
No. A 3 by 3, a 5 by 5, a 7 by 7, a 9 by 9.
Ew, so
Yeah.
it's not, that's not integral, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's centered on an odd-numbered grid.
Right, okay.
So I'm just building the outer rings of it, and then we'll just carve out what we need as we go. So this is the 5 by 5 tier I'm just finishing up here. And then I will come down and start on the 7 by 7 tier. But the ideal will be to have this thing entirely completed right now, basically, because this is just demonstrating the sheer amount of material we're getting out of the iron farm as well. Because that's a lot of iron when you think about it. Alright, so we don't need to go any deeper, thank goodness. We're deep enough, we just need to build the rest of it. 2. And then I've got 1 stack left. Actually, I don't know. It should be enough.
Hold on.
Yep. So there's the 7 by 7 ring.
I worry of gloom.
Oh, oh,
I've got torches.
I don't think the nether does gloom because there's a fair amount of ambient light in here. And I have no idea if I actually have an adequate quantity to finish this. It's going to be tight. We might have to go and let the farm run for just a bit longer. Oh, we don't need to go down any further. We are done. And we are short about a half dozen blocks right now. Which is okay. That is going to be easy to finish up though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 more blocks of iron to finish this thing up. Which is maybe half a stack. You just drop the slabs back down on top of those and I'll make some more here. And we'll secure it up. But now the nether is fully beaconed, and the beacon is associated with our old home. Exactly as it should be.
Nice.
Yeah, here we'll put a...
Well, your current home.
Yeah. Well, as far as I'm concerned, this is my home. You know, it's... the soft reset is going to be fun and all, but I've put a lot of time into this place, and that's why I want to eventually return to it.
Right.
Because the automation just takes a long time to build these automated systems, and while they're fun to build once, this is actually technically the second time I've built most of these. A lot of these things exist way, way, way up north of my old base too. Oh, what you looking for?
There's no way to drill into bedrock?
Glitches only. The bedrock ceiling of the nether is solid.
Okay.
There is a couple of ways you can glitch through it using I don't know the exact methods. I've never actually tried them. Doesn't interest me.
But you end up in void?
No, there's actually a ceiling you can walk around on top of the nether. It's just not terribly useful. It's not really that much more useful than tunneling through the nether at this level. So
right.
So this tunnel goes off in a direction to pretty much nowhere. And that direction over there will take you to our old homes.
Okay.
Did you want to go check out some stuff back in the old world? In the next episode, maybe?
You lead, I follow.
Let's go grab some food, and when we come back, we will be up at the warehouse.
I've got a full stack.
Oh yeah, I didn't restock. So yeah, in the next episode, we'll go and tour some more builds in the old world. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.